Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm just going to do a little bit of applying my makeup. I've already done my base. I used some concealer. And so now I just want to set my makeup. And what I'm using today is some of my favorite products, of course. I really do like to set with the Blk Opl. I have it open already. And it's sort of a translucent. I add a little bit of color just to simply make sure that it works well for my skin tone. So, let's see. And I do apply it on my neck simply to keep my face and neck the same tone. I'm much lighter on my face for some reason, and it really doesn't tan. So during the summer, I got to be quite careful because my shoulders and my skin actually tans quite well. And then what I do just to help to set, I like to use MAC Studio Fix. My particular color is NC45, and I take a poreless brush and just kind of bake it in. I did my eyebrows offline. I don't really like the thick eyebrows, so I kind of keep them simple. And at this stage in my life, I don't even really have eyebrows anymore, so just kind of draw them in. I find this gives me a really nice matte finish. I tend to have oily skin, and oftentimes I'll find that, oh, I didn't put enough powder on. Well, I'm putting enough on today. And what I like to do, I'm going to set a little bit. I use NYX finishing powder in, what is this? Banana, of course. And the banana seems to give me a really good under eye highlight. I like that. I don't let it bake too much, because I usually don't have a whole lot of time in the morning. I have to get busy, and I have a few appointments this morning, and actually I have a doctor's appointment, so I just want to make sure I have all these things covered. And what I'm using this week is just trying out, I've been using it now for about a couple of months. It's the RK Never Touch Up Matte Finish. And it's in a tone that's about 4 shades darker than mine, and I'm using that as my contour. And I love to do the contour with this brush. It's actually a Bella Pro, and it's a blush brush, but I find that it gives me just a great evenness with my contouring. I like to also contour my nose a bit, and I'm using the Morphe E16 brush with the same powder. Ooh, I think I went a little bit too dark on that one. I'll buff it out with my blender. It's a little dark. I love these blenders. They just are so handy when you need a quick fix. Okay, and now I'm going to go in and do my eyes. I put a little bit of setting powder on earlier, but what I'm going to do, I just want to put a little bit more of my, I know I have that here. It's by, let me see, Wet n Wild, actually. It's an eyeshadow primer. This is my first time using this. Usually I use my concealer as a primer as well. So we'll see how this comes together. Oh, it's nice. It goes on very nice. It spreads pretty good. I'm using a Morphe M524 brush to apply. And I don't like to put a lot of pressure on my eyelids, trying to prevent wrinkles. Okay, girls, stay with me. And so I make sure to just ever so lightly press my eyelids. And then what I tend to do is take a little bit of the NYX Banana just to kind of set. Because ideally I want my eyeshadow to stay on all day and not to crease. So this allows me to not have to worry about it while I'm at a meeting or doing an event. All right. And so then what I'll go into is, I just want to close this up because I don't want my powder to get all over the place. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to go in this morning with, this is actually H&M. I was in Finland and I decided, okay, I love H&M. I'm in Scandinavia, let's do it. So I got their, a couple of their palettes. This is one, let me see, let me make sure you can, whoa, make sure you can see it. These are the colors. It's beautiful. This is Ready, Set, Go. I've used it a couple of times already and I love it. I really like it. So I start out with doing my under eye. If I can find the brush I want to use. I want to go in, this is the Morphe E24. I'm just going to go in and kind of going in with sort of it's a mauve, almost light brown shade. And I like to start with that simply to build on it. And I'm going to use the same shade as my transition shade on top. And you want to use a smaller brush as you get closer to the inner corners of your eyes, just to kind of blend that out. I'm going to go in with, this is Urban Decay, Gwen Stefani collaboration. And I like, once again, this is 1987. Actually, this that I used was Zone, not 1987 Zone. And I'm just kind of defining my under eye with Punk. So I went in with a little bit of Punk, and now I just want to kind of brush that out. It's a little harsh. And this is the Morphe E36. Just blending it a little bit more under eye. I did put a little bit of the same thing that I had under eye from the H&M. They don't have their colors named or numbered, so I apologize. I can't really go over that. And now I want to just go in and put a little bit of the light, it's almost like a banana, and ever so gently press into my eyelid. Just give it a little bit more definition. And I tend to want to brush all the powder off as I go, just to make sure that it's even. So I'm using the same tone. Let me see if I could show you. This one here, under my eyebrow. And it gives it just the right amount of highlight. Yeah, like that. And it's interesting, as a woman of color, I know that I have to watch what shadows I use because I don't want them to kind of make me ashy or gray. And I find that Morphe, for sure, Urban Decay, Several brands have really improved the quality of their pigmentation for African Americans or women of color. I like that a lot. I'm just going to go in. I'm going back to the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani and the Punk. I just want to put a little bit more to define my outer eye. And I think I want to do this closer up. Okay. And that kind of completes the eyeshadow. I want to go in and I'm going to do my blush. I'm using the Morphe blush palette. Yeah, Morphe's blush palette. It doesn't have really numbers to it. And I'm using the IT brush. IT Cosmetics. I like the brushes. They're quite nice. My favorite, I must say, is Morphe. They have simply the best brushes for a great price. And these two colors, I'm using Hot and Free. I think that describes me. So I like to go in with the lip liner. This is actually MAC and Strip Down. And today I'm using, what do I feel like today? I actually want to go in with, this is Revlon, number 001. So I put that all over my lip as my base. And then I would like to line my lips with a darker. This is Revlon 665. I love that look. And I'm going to highlight, actually it's LA Girl Strobe. And I learned from Rihanna to put a little bit on top above the eyebrow, just enough to give it a little bit more depth. Where's that? Here it is. So I'll be right back. I'm going to do my eyes and my lashes off camera. And stay tuned, I'll show you the final look. Hello, as I said, I did my eyeliner and my mascara and my lashes offline. And I wanted to do the final set. Whew. And for this, I used the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. I love it, it really sets good. So that's it. This is the final look. Thank you all for watching, and if you liked the video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm considering doing a Google+, but I haven't decided that yet. Let me know what you think. All right, see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.